So welcome back to another video. This is Retro Gaming. Hope you're doing well. Having a fantastic day. So welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing something just a bit slightly different. We're going to be looking at my PS2 collection. We're going to be looking at the hundreds and hundreds of games in the collection. We're going to be doing it in, I think, 3 parts because just can't fit it all in one video. We'll be doing a bit of an update video because I think it were 2 years ago, something like that, since I've done one. But we're going to be doing it a bit slightly different. Just going to be randomly pulling games off, literally just showing them. Not going into too much detail because you've probably seen these games on other channels across the internet hundreds and hundreds of times. You don't want me to go into detail about them. Probably throw in a bit of gameplay here and there as well, just to juice it up a little bit as well. So I'll crack on like I always do in this channel, no messing about. So to start with, I'll probably go with one of my newer games. So let's have a look. So to start with, I'm going to go with this one, Made Man. So if you haven't heard of this one, it's a bit like a bit of a knockoff of Mafia games. It's pretty decent, It's not expensive, but I think I paid £4 from CX. Don't know, about a couple of months ago, something like that. So it's a pretty decent game. So that's Made Man. So that's a pretty decent one. So next one, I'm going to be showing you. We've all heard of this one, and one of my favourite games on the PS2. Absolutely love this one back in the day. Half-Life. If you haven't played this one, get this one in the collection. Give it a good blast. What a game this is. So Half-Life, absolute cracking game this one.
Now, where did I... Yes, this almost Go right on through, sir. Looks like you're in the barrel today. Ah, hello, Gordon Freeman. It's good to see you.
So next one I'm going to be showing you, and if you haven't seen this one before, where have you been? Tenchu. What a game Tenchu is. It's been on the PS1, PS2, and this is worth of heaven. All the Tenchu games, he's an absolute assassin, isn't he? Stealth guy. What games these are. So if you haven't played these ones, give these a good blast. Absolutely cracking. So we'll see what else we can find in the collection. So pick out a few more. So we've got Headhunter. If you haven't seen that one before, absolutely cracking game. Got a nice one here. The Getaway. It's a bit like a sort of like an open world game. What else we got? You must have heard of that one. Destroy All Humans, number 2. I think is the better one. The number 1. Destroy All Humans. If you haven't played this one as well. Alone in the Dark. I think that's a bit of a, I wouldn't say hidden gem, but one what you don't hear of too often. Alone in the Dark. I feel this is a bit of a hidden gem game as well. State of Emergency. If you haven't heard of this, you play in a bit of a city. What's obviously a state of an emergency, and everything's sort of like on fire and stuff. You got different missions to do, and people are sort of attacking you and stuff. You've got to sort of survive. Brilliant game. What else can I show you? Let's have a look. This is probably my best fighting game on the PS2. Absolutely love this. Tekken Tag Tournament. Absolutely love this for some reason. I just think it's the best fighting game on the PS2.
Fight.
Also, if you're sort of into your shooting games, I think the Quake games are pretty decent as well. Got Quake 3 here. The pretty decent ones. We've got, obviously, you got your Medal of Honors, and then we've got your, obviously, your Tom Clancy Ghost Recons. They're just your standard ones, aren't they? And then we've got stuff like, we've got obviously your Terminators, and then we've got, this is a must for any PS2 collection, Spider-Man. Another absolute cracking game. I think Spider-Man holds out on any system. Absolutely cracking. We've got a couple more here. What I think, just good classic games. Into the Matrix. Absolutely love these films as well. I don't think the new film held out as good as the old ones. And then, who don't love Prince of Persia games? Warrior Within this one. And then, we've got stuff like Mercenaries. If you haven't played Mercenaries, check that out. Absolutely love Mercenaries. And then we're moving on to, got a lot of good Star Wars games. Remake of Star Wars Racer. So that's another decent one. And then we've got a couple of Star Wars games there for the collection. All decent games. And then I feel this is another decent game. Judge Dredd. Dredd versus Death. If you haven't played that one, also check that one out. If you're into your flying games, check out Fireblade. Absolutely cracking flying game, so check that one out. And then we've got stuff like Devil May Cry. I think this is a lot better than your newer Devil May Cry games, so that's a definitely decent ones. And then because like the new Turtle games have come out, got to pull that one off the shelf. TMNT Turtle game, another decent one. Absolutely love them. Absolutely. So some decent games there. What else can we pull off the shelf? There's just so many decent games in this collection. It's like 24. Don't know if it's a decent game, but still one there, isn't it? Like Driver. We all love a good Driver game. Few more just to finish off here. We've got Tetris Worlds. You like your Tetris games? Absolute classic here. And then we've got, if you love Sonic Riders. Absolute classic, Sonic Riders. And then finishes off here, Space Invaders Anniversary. What a game. What a game. If you like your Space Invaders, get that one for the collection. Definitely a decent one. this has just been part 1 of pulling games off the shelf just to show you. So I hope you enjoyed it. So part 2 will be coming up very shortly. There's hundreds and hundreds more games to pull off this shelf. So thank you for joining me as per usual. This has been Retro Gaming as per usual. Please give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you like this channel. Give us a comment. I'll always reply. And I'll see you in the next one.